Do you bring news of disaster, Augustus?
And if not, we wonder why not, since disaster has struck.
Yes. Your colony of Guardians in the ruins of Engar has been eradicated. A great magic wrought massive destruction there. Not a single Guardian escaped.
Your concern is touchy, but out of place.
There are other Guardian colonies. The loss of one is meaningless.
That is the only disaster you report?
Yes, my magnificence. There are no others.
And what of your treachery to us?
Treachery?
All in good time. It matters not that you bear us ill will, Augustus. It will come to no end. You lack the power to destroy me.
Or even elevate yourself to our level. The future has unfolded before me through a vision.
One of my many visions.
A vision of my conquering the absent horror. Ulyaoth, master of the plains. The magic of the plains is no match for the power of the mind. And thus, it will be destroyed.
Then the gates shall be opened, and you shall once again grace the earth with your presence.
Alex finds a scrap of paper tucked between the pages of the tome. It appears to be a note from Edward. Getting kind of crazy here. Small note written in the page of the Tome of Darkness. Dear Alex, I have left you a small surprise to keep you going when everything seems to go awry. It was my favorite tipple, and there are several barrels of it in the basement. Please help yourself to what you can find. My guess is that I won't be needing it. Your loving grandfather, Edward. Okay. I guess he's telling me where to go and stuff, so... We'll keep her sanity low for now, in case anything cool happens. Oh, there's something stashed between the barrels of the port. Found a pickaxe. Stockpiles at Edward's port, one of his many eccentricities. His tapes report went hand in hand with his appetite for knowledge. No doubt his quests were fueled by this little cache. Let's see, pickaxe. Empty pickaxe or demolishing walls. Oh, okay, I know where that goes. I was trying to think for a second.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep to say we end.
This isn't really happening!
Probably say just to make sure it's good. There we go. Right here. Oops. 3-tier spell for that one. Wait. Red? Oh. Oops. Ooh, yeah. An antique stethoscope seemingly accidentally dropped into the pile of ash glints brightly in the light of the room. Scrap of paper, unmarked bones by the fire, lies amidst the bones and ash. A page for the journal Maximilian will leave us. Nestled on the bed of ash are the remains of 3 people. Was it the duty that Maximilian had hinted at? Had he suspected his servants were not human? But there are 4 clearly occupied beds and only 3 skulls. What had happened to the 4th? I'm actually here. Like, there are things actually attacking me now? Let's save some time by going green. Like, I thought that was actually an insanity effect right there. Body lies hunched against the wall of the platform, blood from vicious wounds running his face and neck. Yeah, okay, same thing as the last time. Okay, there are actually things in the house now. Shit. No, I don't want to take a look at that. Man, a lot of Zambos in this room. Shit. Figure it out, we didn't even read this yet. Alright. As I contemplated these ideas, my suspicions of my servants grew, and I became increasingly fearful of them. I began to watch them carefully. Days ago, I watched one of them stretch his neck. I could have sworn I saw it twist in the most peculiar direction, and a bulge of muscle tissue collects and grows in the most incorrect of manners. As if a bone was being displaced in its proper location and something else is moving in its place. I stumbled away knowing that I was surrounded by unholy creatures that wore the skins of mortal men and women. I had to take action. Dear God, let my hand be swift and merciful, lest this world see more of these diabolic creatures. Okay. Alright. Okay, now Alex has a stethoscope. She can easily hear the tumblers inside. To open the safe, the dial should be turned right until the tumblers can be heard falling into place. Then turn to the left until the same sound starts, and finally to the right. Spin to the left. Oh, or did it say right? Oh, wait, no, it's being turned left, right. Okay, try this again. Is it gonna go? Damn it. This is kind of annoying. Okay, 60. Something. Oh, come on. This is actually really frustrating. It's like 60. Come on, move. And it was like 41, I think. There! Look at what we got. As the safe door hinges open, its contents are revealed. Many important items left behind by Edward lie on the shelves. The essence of Chaturga. The crankshaft. A letter from Edward. And a chapter page.
A storm approaches, Augustus. A storm of metal and fire. and a torrent of souls along with it, young and vibrant.
Yes, I have seen it coming. A worthy sacrifice, I am sure, and one that will allow the greater guardian that resides below to finish its channeling. With this sacrifice of souls I make unto thee, Great One, the gate shall be ready to be opened, and your freedom shall be at hand.
Okay. What we got?
Dear Alexandra, if you are reading this, Alex, then I am surely dead. Knowing that the police will contact my only living relative, I made sure to leave this message for you. As I write this letter, Pius Augustus is waiting for his chance to strike me down for what I have done to the Guardian City. I believe I have slowed Augustus's plans, but not stopped them completely. He will still try to bring his ancient into this world. You must continue what our ancestor Max has started. You must gather the artifacts and call forth an ancient to combat what Augustus brings into this world. Of the artifacts, there are 4. But one of these is in the clutches of Pius himself. They are the Black Heart of Mantarok, the Claw of Chiturga, the Sigil of Zelototh, the Veil of Uliauth. Your skill in the arcane science will not be as strong as Pius's, who has had 2 millennium to prepare his gate. You will need all the remaining artifacts to match his power. It all rests with you, my dear. I wish you well in this desperate act. I wish I had more guidance for you, but I am at my wit's end, and I feel I am running out of time. Your loving grandfather, Edward.
All right.
Wherever disaster and death lurk, there is likely to be an ancient just beyond our senses, waiting. They prey on our misfortune and exploit it toward their own twisted ends. When hundreds of oil fields are set ablaze on the heels of war, the ancient's grip tightens, knowing that lives will be forfeit and resources squandered. But a few people make a difference. People like Michael Edwards, a Canadian industrial firefighter hired to put an end to the insanity at the end of the war. Ironically for him, the insanity was just beginning.
How's the temperature in there?
It's hotter than hell here. I'm getting a little nervous about this one. It feels more out of control than the others. More powerful. I don't know how else to describe it.
This is the safest way to blow out these things. You've done this enough to know that. It's by the numbers. It's all good. Just relax.
The silicone cloth and the water spray are there, so you're probably right. We've got 500 pounds of 80% nitroglycerin-grade dynamite all in place. We're good to go.
Edwards, you can pull your team back now. Get your team to a safe distance and we'll try to kill the fire.
Sure thing. Coming back now.
We're getting a pressure increase at the well cap. It's gonna tear itself apart. Hurry! Get your team out of...
McCormick, Patterson, all gone. Looks like they've been buried alive under tons of concrete.
Take this. Guard it well. Many have perished for it. Take it. Take it to the ruins of Engar. At the ruins, a gathering of light.
You want me to take this to some ruins under a house in Rhode Island?
Take it. Save us. All.
Sensing the danger, Mike protects his hand from the insidious magic using the coat to carefully pick the artifact from the debris-strewn floor. Alright, Essence of Ulyaoth. Also, we got the ruby and the sapphire effigies as well. Alright, I forget, does he have anything? Oh, he has a fire axe. Check. Multi-purpose fire axe from alloy, extra strength and heat resistance. Durable emergency flashlight equipped with long endurance battery. Oh, Zambos! Desecrated corpse lies sprawled at the temple floor, dressed in desert combat fatigues. A rifle, pistol, and a variety of ammunition lie about him. The soldier appears to have gone down fighting. Yeah! Mike gets the good stuff. Fire axe should be good for right now, though. Oh no, Sambo! I believe Mike is actually the last character until Alex's main part of the story. Okay, so I guess I go this way. It's kind of hard to see right now. Oh no. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It'd be easier just to kill it with the axe. Yeah. Melee weapons are the way to go on those things. Pay attention because I know there's one more effigy, and that's what Mike gets. It's the point of collecting them all between the characters. If you miss one, then there's no point in collecting the one that Mike gets, assuming that it even shows up. Man, it's dark in here. Oh, you again. Oh no. Oh no. Waist high plate is a gold amulet. Oh shit, there's another one. These things are a lot more threatening. They look a lot more threatening than they actually are. Just need to attack them from behind. I mean, who knows? Maybe the other versions of them are a lot more dangerous. I don't know. Oh, there's so many doors and stuff to go through. I don't even know if going back... Oh, damn. I'm second guessing myself. Because I don't want to miss that. Especially after collecting the other ones, I definitely don't want to miss this one. Because it's what you get for it is worth it. Ah, shit. Which one? Oh, there's another way up. Oh, man. Just keeps going. Oh, shoot. There's so many ways to go in this place. It looks like a scale replica of the area. The model is made of clay and seems brittle. Some of the buildings appear to be coated with a reflective glaze. In the floor, something needs to be placed there. Okay, so don't need to do anything here yet. Okay, there's another ladder over here. Let's see what's up here. Zambos. Jeez. Ooh, something cool. The staff. Old, unbattered staff. Ah, okay. I get it.